You know, after having a front row seat and watching, you understand, and observing exactly how stupid racist white Americans are, how willfully ignorant these people are, you understand, I've come to the conclusion that that saying about if you want to keep black people, you understand, ignorant, just put it in a book, it wasn't just for us. It was for you motherfuckers too. The thing is, the difference between us is they knew we were going to go looking for it. They knew we were going to go and seek education. They knew that you were never going to do that. Because I don't understand how it was a white man, a fucking white man who gave you this gem, who dropped this fucking gem, Lyndon B. Johnson, stating if you can convince the lowest white man that he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice that you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on and he'll empty his pockets for you. It was a white man who was trying to put you on. And yet, you're still stupid. You're still slow. My God. Donald Trump is literally picking your pockets in broad fucking daylight. He's robbing you blind in broad fucking daylight. Yes, he's coming after us minorities too, but it's you, the majority, that it's hitting the hardest. It's hitting you guys the fucking hardest. We are 10 months into the year of 2025. The year isn't even over yet. And if you were to go and ask the average American how this year has been for them thus far financially, they would all state to you that this is probably the worst year that they've ever dealt with financially. Meanwhile, the president of the United States is having the most profitable year of his life, of his entire career. This is, in fact, the most lucrative year. He is up $4.3 billion in his net worth while he's literally crashing the American economy. And you all are silent. The majority, the white Americans, the racist white Americans here that would have literally everything to say if it was anybody else, are silent. You're silent. Because did you guys know that now Donald Trump is one of the biggest American investors in Bitcoin after triggering a fucking crypto crash? Did you know that? Did you also know that he went and bought out more than $100 million in bonds to companies that he knew that his policies were going to directly impact? Yeah, he did that. On the 21st day of a federal shutdown, of a government federal shutdown, the United States president announces to the American people that he is going to be spending $250 million on a remodeling project for the fucking White House. Meanwhile, in the same breath, caused the fucking crypto crash. He's up, you're down, and he's telling all of his federal workers that he can't pay them. And again, all of the fucking Republicans are silent. They're fucking silent. I want to hear your voices. Where the fuck are you guys? And let's not even get into the fucking settlements. Let's not even get into the settlements. YouTube has already paid him $24.5 million when they had to take away his channel. You understand? Paramount has paid him $16 million for a defamation lawsuit. He has also refiled a $15 million lawsuit against CBS. He's hoping to cash out on that. And he's demanding $230 million from the Department of Justice. Your leader is he's a con man. He's a con man. He's literally treating America like a fucking business. He's up at American citizens' expense. And y'all know how the president of the United States is famously quoted for stating that intelligent people don't really like him. They don't like him, which is honestly a huge insult to the Republican Party, because it literally means if you're in support of him, you're stupid. You understand your IQ is low. And you prove it. You prove it time and time again, because here's the thing. He's trying to demand $230 million, right, from the Department of Justice. You remember how the Department of Justice has any money to begin with, right? It's from our federal taxes. Our federal taxes fund the fucking government, right? And in the White House statement, right, because they were definitely anticipating some fucking backlash, which is why they knew to go to their go-to move, blame the left, but not just that. They made sure to try to state that this project is privately funded by Donald Trump and some investors. But here's the thing. The project costs approximately $250 million to do, right? He's suing the Department of Justice for $230 million of our tax-paying dollars. That if he actually is successful, that's where the DOJ, the Department of Justice, is getting the funds to be able to pay him. He's getting it from us. So technically, we are the ones that are funding this fucking project of his that's not needed. You understand? This casualization of the White House. Remember Do y'all remember where that word, this, because I'm referencing something. This is when, what's her face? Meghan McCain had something to say about Obama redoing the Oval Office. She said, as a Republican, she was very against the casualization of the White House. What the fuck do you call literally demolishing the entire left wing of the White House for a grand ballroom? At his request, it's not a need at all. At all. And because this is a con man that we're dealing with, you understand? The money that he has was, one, inherited, and then two, in him being able to swindle out whatever fucking insurance policies or get any claims out of the failed businesses that he had, the many failed businesses that he had, failed casinos, you understand, failed hotels, literally ran his father's name through the fucking mud. You understand? He's literally treating American and the American country the same fucking way. But all of the Republicans, you are silent. You're silent, and it's actually really pissing me off. It's pissing me off, your selective outrage. If this man actually is able to stay in for the entire 4 years, moving forward, the slogan is going to be that white Americans want to take credit for everything but racism. Because it's because of racism that you're even in the position that you're in right now, why we're all in here. But you, as the fucking majority, you have the power to stop it, but you're fucking silent. Just like Lyndon B. Johnson said, all he had to do was make you motherfuckers focus on us while he robs you blind. While he robs you blind. This has to be probably the best heist that I've ever seen. Ever. Okay? Ever. They're going to write movies about this shit one day. They're going to write stories about this shit one day.